there, it's Betty back from the Vibank library. Tonight I'm making some sour cabbage and pierogi dough with sausage. Anyways, and what I did here was, first of all, I took 1.5 cups of flour, 1 egg, 1/8 of a cup of oil, salt, and water now to make a soft dough. And then I'm going to roll it out in strips of about 1.5 by 2 inches. Okay, so and then I'm going to, and meanwhile I'm frying onions in some oil and frying some sausage in the back. And I've got some sauerkraut soaking in hot water in the sink so that some of the salt comes off. And it's going to be called sour cabbage and pierogi dough with sausage, or you can use bacon, whichever you like. What I'm doing, first of all, now I haven't got the oil in there yet, or the water, but I'm mixing the flour, the salt, the 1 egg, and that's it. That's what I'm coming together right now. And then I'm going to put some oil in here, about 1/4 cup oil. And then I'm going to put some water in here just to make a soft dough. Not too much, just so I get enough for a soft dough. And then I'm going to roll it out on the cupboard in 1.5 by 2 inch pieces. And then I'm going to cook them in that oil with a little bit of oil with the onions that are sauteing right now. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got a nice ball of dough here. This batch of the 1.5 cups of flour, what I just did is only half the batch. If you want to do the full batch, it's 3 cups of flour, and I'll put the recipe on the internet. So right now what I've done is got this ball of flour here, and I'm going to roll it out and make my strips and then put it in the frying pan with the onions. Okay. Okay, now what I've done is I've rolled this dough out, and now I'm going to cut it into strips. Like this. This way. So now I've got all my little squares cut and put in a bowl. And now I'm going to put them over in the frying pan. So look at this. I'm putting them in here and just browning them a little bit in here. The onions are already sauteed. And I've got the sausage cooked over there. If you wanted to, you could add some bacon to this, like bacon crumbles, or like fry up the bacon and cut it into pieces and add this to later, but I've chosen not to do that tonight. What I'm going to do after these are browned a bit, cooked a bit, is add the sauerkraut, stir it a bit, and serve it with the sausage. Or you could serve it with bacon or whatever you want to serve it with. So my dough pieces are starting to brown up in the bottom a bit now. So I'm going to turn them over and continue on like this. And I'm going to add the rest of the dough pieces here. By putting it in half like this, the recipe, it just makes a nice like frying pan full for 2 people, probably for 2 meals. If you're doing a large family, you'd want to do 3 cups of flour instead of the 1.5 cups of flour, so you double the recipe. Cut it off. Cool. So I fried up my dough here, and with the onions, and I boiled some water and I poured it over top of the sauerkraut to get rid of the salt. Now I'm going to put that on top of this. Like I said, if you wanted to, you could add some bacon bits to it now, but I'm not doing that tonight. Just gonna do this, heat it up a bit more, the sauerkraut's warm, and serve it with our sausage here, some nice broccoli and a green salad, and you got supper food. Good German-Frau dish. So I'm going to post the library on the library website the recipe for these pierogi sauerkraut and sausage recipe, and hopefully you will try it out and enjoy it and come back to the library. Glad to have you with us. Bye.